Every month, each committee in the National Assembly receives 950,000 naira for operational cost. Natasha speaks. My dear listeners, is this not huge? So amid the clash between Akpabio and Natasha, Natasha has come out to review that every month each committee in the National Assembly receives 950,000 naira for operational cost. Moving to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Senator Natasha Lakpo-Teluduagan has reviewed how committee funds are handled in the National Assembly. In her first month, a committee clerk informed her that 950,000 naira had been allocated for operational costs, including logistics, mail dispatch, meetings, and refreshment. She stated that when she suggested leaving the money untouched, since no meetings had been held, the clerk explained that unused funds were typically shared. As chairperson, she would take a portion, a deputy another, and the rest would go to staff. A practice carried over from her predecessor and common across all committees. She said in an interview with Arise TV, "In my first month after resumption, the committee clerk informed me that the first month payment had arrived. Each committee in the National Assembly," she explained, "receives 950,000 naira monthly for operational costs." I asked what the funds were meant for. She said it was for logistics, mail dispatch, meetings, refreshment, general running expenses. Since no meetings has been held yet, I suggested leaving the money untouched and asked if there is any problem. She said that the norm was to share the money if it wasn't used. As chairperson, I would take a portion, my deputy, another, and the rest would be distributed among the staff. That was the practice. She explained it was what my predecessor did. It was how things worked across all committees. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Moving down to the comment section, the first comment I have here says, "Since the Natasha Lakpabio saga began, I keep saying a lot will be unfolding. The last has not been hard. Let's keep our fingers crossed and should also be smart and use the lessons of secret review to our advantage come next election." A comment 2 years says, "All the revelations Natasha is making will further distance her from the other senators. She isn't doing the public any favor with the revelations. She's probably talking to whose sympathy of the public she wants to kick against the standing privileges in the assembly. In fact, hatred will come too from the House of Representatives. She should learn from Ambode's case in Lagos, was trying to woo public sympathies against the core members of APC ruling the state. A second time in trouble." Another commenter says, "Does it mean she started hearing the money? She started sharing the money like her predecessor? This is where Peter Obi is better than all of them. He would have changed the narrative. Politicians shout when the going is not favoring them. There are so many evil going on as a result of hardship, and what Nigerians are hearing from senators are the story of Romeo and Juliet kind of stories." A comment too says, "You can't directly blame these people. We should blame the system we are operating, which has caused by Gowon, who was used to truncate true federalism. If we don't restore power back to states, stealing must continue in every sector. Allocation breeds laziness, stealing and embezzlement of funds." Another comment, which is our last comment here, says, "My God, does it mean all our leaders are king of thieves? I blame the youth and women in this country, including myself, who make the highest in number in the country. If all of us agree to put an end to this evil occurrence, it will stop. If everyone occupied the street across the country for only 1 week for a change of position, government will receive a dangerous signal." Now, my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.